With my arch nemesis gone, I was finally able to take control of my Camino de Santiago. The next 2 weeks would cross the halfway point of the Frances route, and I would have my funnest nights of my way, as well as my most miserable. Seeking the introspection that the Camino supposedly provides, it would remain out of reach for just a little while longer. Ice on Discord asked me, how is it? How's the Camino? And I just told him it sucks. It's terrible. I can't wait till it's over. You know, but that's what the theme of this thing is the suffering is what makes it what it is. That's what makes it an achievement when it's over. You can stop any time, but you don't. Some people have. Nope, I gotta get this thing done till the end. This is going to be my Lifetime Achievement Award because I'm not getting one anywhere else. Like, I've watched Ric Flair be commemorated 100 times over. He gets his pats on the back and he deserves them. He's a legend. But he's always the example I think of like someone who gets what I always hoped I was working for in my life. You know, I started my career young enough, but it doesn't look like it'll be tracked quite the same way as I hoped it would. Or remembered. So looking back at the end, at least I'll have a completed Camino de Santiago as my achievement. You a good kitty, huh? Look at this kitty. Hi, kitty. What was that? What was that? Is that a bird? We gotta go. This other kitty. I got a gang now. It's so nice to be walking normal. 10-mile days are where it's at. They still feel too long when they're happening. But look, no limp. It's freezing out here, but it was much colder in the bed. That albergue was something. I was the only one who liked it last night. But the second the heat turned off in the middle of the night, I didn't like it anymore. There's a pool in the summer, so. The guy who runs it doesn't speak English, but that's fine. But he had an aura about him. I don't know how to say it. When we were out to eat last night, we were basically talking like this guy was Buffalo Bill. I mean, this guy, we were talking like he's tucking back there or something, or putting our underwear on his head, like, which maybe that's not fair. We spent most of our time trashing Chris last night, which was awesome. We identified the most annoying thing Chris did before he disappeared from our lives. When he was talking to people, Chris used to be like explaining something. And if you said something like that reaffirmed you were following along, you go, yeah! It was worth the trouble.
Yeah.
How does do it?
Yeah, no, it's yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, high ropes course, yeah.
See? Yeah! So we were just doing yeah all night. Yeah, so fun. So yeah, last night was James, the Englishman, James, Aaron, the Irishman. So the Englishman, the Irishman, and I. And then we met a new guy named Toby, who also had tucking vibes, but it was okay. He was out in shorts last night in the cold. And it was only us 4. Everyone else was smart enough to keep moving. I guess 4 people aren't worth putting the heat on for. He only made $48 that night, so this town sucked me dry. $20 lunch, $22 dinner, $12 frozen bed. Get me out of here. Where's the grocery stores? We're off to Mansilla, I forget, but we'll be there in no time. I just had the greatest day of my life. I stayed in that place all by myself. Oh my God, it was amazing. All these other pilgrims have been cramping my style now for almost a month. All the wine for me. I got the pilgrim's dinner. First, look at this too. What are we looking at here? I had to come see what this is. Is this like Hobbit Town? The Shire? Do we go inside? No. This is like the tourist attraction of the town, I think. It's the first thing you see coming in. Bodega. Looks like a military encampment like in Albania or something. And then there's stairs here. Las Bodegas de Moratinos. That's the town, Moratinos. The little caves are bodegas, used in the past for food storage and winemaking. But the caves their ancestors dug into this hillside are used to store cheese, ham, and vegetables still. Extra steps today. I had a big breakfast at my albergue that only I stayed at. So this place last night had heated tiles on the bathroom floors. It was my own personal hotel, a bunch of empty bunk beds. I got to use 2 pillows. I was just snatching up pillows. And I paid, there's a chair up here. We gotta go sit in it. Uh-oh, we got an incline today. Whew. Kevin, don't fall, you have no health insurance. Whew, this is rough. This will wake you up, huh? Here we go. We're on top of the town. There's no doubt this lady's watching me like, what is he doing? She loved me. Whew. Jesus Christ. I've been walking for weeks. I'm still out of breath from shit. It's this musetta. Made me forget. Beautiful. What a town. So yeah, I stayed in that building. Whew. It was amazing. This we're okay. This 3-course Pilgrim's dinner with just me. And I got all the wine. I ate the whole fucking thing. I was down there for 45 minutes eating food. She had to refill my bread. Oh my God. I'm pigging out on this damn walk. It's weird, you just don't get full on the Camino. Burning a lot of calories out here. You gotta, whoa, we're okay. I just slipped. Oh, that could have been bad. Be very careful. Slippery wood, don't step on the wood. Oh my gosh. Aggravated the ankle, but that's okay. At least we're still standing. Oh my God, don't slip on this wood. Do not slip on this wood. All right, we made it. We're good. Whew. Whew. I can't say enough good things about last night. God, it was so nice to not deal with anyone. I'm a hermit. I'm fiercely independent. And all this teamwork over the last few weeks has been bothering me. And I'm always the one making conversation at these pilgrim dinners, even though I'm an introvert. Hermit who keeps to himself. Once we're on the Camino eating, I gotta sit there and babble and bother people. Look at this. Not last night, I was chewing. This town rules. Oh my God, do we stay here one more night? Do you think she'll let us? Can I just walk back in? I gotta open an albergue just to live in that. I want to, just like that one, and I'll live in it. We're open all year. €8 a night. Pilgrim's dinner, spaghetti and meatballs every day. Rigatoni. That might be your turn now.
Yeah.
Oh no. All right, goodbye, my friends.
Have a good time, man.
Thank you so much. We'll meet again. I know we will.
Yes.
That was my friend Stefano. We're emotional because it may be the end. Stefano, my first friend on the Camino. And then that old guy with him. I've seen him a couple times. He has a tragic story. His wife's in a coma. His own story is tragic even without that. He has like a steel neck. The Camino's giving him everything and taking it away, he says. So he was a guy I kind of bonded with last night after I don't think we liked each other every time we saw each other. At least that's what he admitted, so I guess I can. I saw him rolling cigarettes last night. And I go, hey, do you have one for a dumb American? He was rolling cigarettes mixed with his own homegrown weed, which is apparently legal here in Spain. And luckily it's not strong. This guy's weed I didn't even feel, so it was great. Taught us some real pilgrim shit last night. He was saying on a full moon, at night, of course, you're supposed to lay next to a tree and sink into the earth. And I guess it's a state of meditation under a full moon on the way. And you sink deep down, at least mentally, I guess. Or maybe the earth swallows you. And you meet you dead. You meet the dead you. And you have to give him a name. I forget what he said his was named. He met him though. He laid in the ground and sunk deep in. And you meet the dead you. Was it Lou? No, that's a Death Stranding name. I can't remember the name of his dead, oh man, Tyrone? Couldn't be. Mine's Keyshawn. So yeah, you lay there. And the idea is that, it seems the idea is that you're making amends with your death, you're accepting it, and it's not a confrontation, it's not a battle with death. But you hug, you shake hands. Because he even said, when he met Dead Him, Dead Him was like, hey, you can come if you want, but no rush, you know? It's gonna happen anyway. So I need a full moon. I was even asking, do I need a full moon for this? Because I better check the cycles. Like, this seems like why I went on this whole Camino, to meet Dead Kevin. I'm gonna name him Frankie Click. I can't wait. We're gonna freestyle battle. And if I lose, I'm dead. Look at the Lord behind me. Oh my God. It's real. Is that a full moon or what? Tonight's the night. I'm gonna meet you, Frankie Click. And it's your boy, here to win. I ain't gonna die. Something, I can't freestyle. Oh, I'm screwed. I will never beat Frankie Click in a freestyle battle. So this albergue is amazing. You walk in, you're greeted with the guest book, which has familiar faces. That is Sergio's group. They were here last night. And from what I can tell, you just sign yourself in and get a bed sheet. Please pay the €1 in the can. You supply a donation. You pick a bed. I think it's self-service, but I'm going to hang out down here and expect someone to show up eventually. And where do the shoes go? I like this setup. Kitchen. Most importantly, there is a corkscrew. Buen camino. Be safe. I think a lot of albergues can learn from that self-service one. So yeah, there ended up being 4 of us. Oh, there's where we're going. Mansilla. 18 kilometers, and I see a yellow arrow there. So off we go. I gave him 40 cents or something. Threw some coins in there. I bought a bed sheet. I paid my $1. I paid it forward. There was another Italian guy there, but I mean, we had nothing to talk about. Are there wineries in Massachusetts? No, we have potato chip factories. Cape Cod potato chips? Yeah. Uh-oh. Into the dark. Look at this. Someone need a flashlight or what? No street lights? Street lights glowing happen to be just like moments passing in front of me, so I hopped in with Kevin. I gotta go potty. And how much you want to bet there's a pile of shit behind this wall? Ugh. With toilet paper. Every good piece. Oh, uh-oh. 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 We got the toilet paper. We knew it. Every good pee spot was somebody else's shit spot. Well, that was the greatest stop of my life. We got it all. We got breakfast and lunch. Coffee, beer, some sort of bacon sandwich, and these amazing, is it called the Napolitano? I should learn that by now. I've had many of them. With the chocolate inside, what a pastry. Of course, I left my water bottles back at the bar. Going back, always go back. It always seems like a great idea not to. Like maybe just keep going. Who needs the water bottles, right? But it's not just a water bottle. It's a vino bottle. Vino Bitiglia. Need the wine. I used Google Translate to talk to a woman who seemed to be concerned. And I said, I forgot my water bottles in the bar. Do you know who runs the bar? And her reply was, the lady from before has a shop with water. Like the supermarket across the road. I'm like, okay, I don't need water. I want my $14 bottles. $28 total. And $3 vino. Not the biggest loss, right? If we're gonna lose anything, it's those. That's okay. We still have the laptop. We still have the Steam Deck. A little weird that the place closed within a half hour. They didn't just leave them outside. I don't understand why you wouldn't just put them outside, but whatever. Obviously, I'm on the go. I'm fucking pissed. There's no rationalizing this. I want my fucking wine. I want my fucking bottles. Hey, buen camino. If anyone wants a free unopened water, it's too big to carry, so I'll just leave it there. Buen camino. Today is city day. We're off to Leon. Met a whole new group last night. I'm so over meeting groups. I don't even socialize anymore. I bust out the laptop and I keep to myself. Maybe not the best Camino move, but I've been burned by like 2.5 groups now, so I'm not gonna bond with these people and then have them do 40 kilometers. Leon is significant today because it'll be my last chance to see the Irishman. Hopefully I can get one last Jack and Coke out of him. Don't tell me you're leaving Leon today. This is our day, our final day, to have one last Jack and Coke on you. It's gonna be amazing. And I gotta mic you up and interview you about Ireland politics and that time the migrants took over that hotel and all you savages started burning it down.
Lovely morning, give thanks for life, strive with a rising sun. Lovely morning, filled with the beauty of goodness, like your Danny. Lovely morning, filled with the beauty of goodness, like your eye. Lovely morning, filled with the beauty of goodness, like your Danny. Lovely morning, give thanks for life, strive with a rising sun.
I'm starting to wonder if I'm immune to the Camino. You know, we're more than halfway through, and I'm told there's some, really poor villages to come and isolation. But I made it through the Meseta today. That's supposed to be the real introspective parts because it's so flat and boring, people say. But the last 5 years I've been doing this anyway, living in my head. It's not like I'm at the Camino escaping something. I don't have distractions in my life. I have just my mind. So as far as like being introspective and suffering, yeah, that's been every second of my existence for as long as I can remember now. Coming out here and walking isn't gonna dig deeper. It's a familiar place. One I'm comfortable in by now. So, I mean, it's peaceful. But as far as the growth, I think people just aren't growing enough outside the Camino. I think people underestimate the growing I'm doing every second. Just staying alive with my misery. And it's no stranger. I'm not meeting a new version of it here. But don't underestimate the Camino. I'm here challenging it though. Give me something. Sure, I've cried a bunch of times. I do that anyway. Give me something real to cry about here. Give me an answer.
These are the tears of cleansing. Kevin, these are cleansing tears. They're good tears.
Okay. Pretty good looking lunch. I'm going to Burger King. Oh yeah. I need a sirloin something. The brutal bacon looks fucking great though. 1046. We're going back to that BK for dinner. This isn't the most reliable mechanism here. See, that can slip out. Good bread. This is like 4 Aquariuses. What a deal. Very good. Finally got cheese again. Big pack for $1.80. Of course. I don't think we can fly with this. Back again. Looking better. And now we're meeting our Irish friend at a bar called Black Dog. This is the real Leon. Here we go. This is way different than a block ago. And then we mic up Aaron. You should have seen when James got mic'd up. Oh, you will see.
It's my favourite dish. Oh no, I can't do this.
Cheers to my good friend.
To the Camino.
James.
And Mr. McCluskey. This is the greatest bar of all time. So that's the women's toilet. This is the Gino wall. Gino can't cook a potato. But you knew that. But you knew that, bro. Oh, what the f? Have grit. Okay, here we go. Alright, that's my toilet. The Hitler one. Okay. Oh, that's all me. That's all me. Oh my gosh. James, you have to ruin every night? We are one proper 12 away from blacking out. It's gonna be the fucking best. Oh, this has proper 12. No proper 12. But Sopranos pinball. That's gonna be a 1 of 1.
Y esta canción la mangué tan mangada que se me quedé en blanco mitad de la canción, la he cantado 100 veces.
Oh, I gotta go this way. All right, good. I'll see you tomorrow.
Come on,
Oh, come on. I just thought we'd see each other again.
We will.
Yes. Have a good night. Thank you. Bye. I owe you. God, that guy rules. See that, Chris? You fucking faggot pussy bitch. You're a fucking faggot home. Keep voting for Kamala. Guys for Kamala, Chris. Is this not the best night of my fucking life or what? That fucking vape right there. I just poured my heart and soul out to a beautiful woman. And she fell in love. And I said, no, honey. I gotta go back to my albergue. But maybe destiny will weave us back into each other's lives. It was by chance tonight, but next time maybe it won't be. It could be our time, just not yet. Don't force it. Don't tempt fate. Let it force us. And basically my whole strategy is, once I finish Insider, we're gonna freak out, so it's gonna be great. The failure of the night is we couldn't find some proper 12. No proper 12 Irish whiskey in town. And I still got a bottle of limonada to finish. And a whole bottle of wine. Oh my God. I love the Camino. If you're out here soul searching on the Camino, you're wasting your Camino. You need to be getting wasted, getting high, getting rejected, living it up. What the fuck you laughing at, motherfucker? I'm ready to fucking stomp a motherfucker out right now. Look at me wrong. Make a noise I don't like, please. I'll teach you English with my feet. It's your boy, Vlad from Canada. You already know what it is. What an amazing town. Last night was great. Hanging out with the Irishman. Got a vape. We went to every Irish bar in Leon, asking for proper 12 whiskey, because I've never had it. Nobody had it. And then we saw a live band play at one of the bars. I got their sticker. And a friend of the band was in the crowd. And I went up to her, I said, "Hable Inglés?" And she said, "A little bit." And so I showed her my Google Translate that said, "You're beautiful. Are you married?" And then I got on a knee. It didn't seem to work. When exchanging WhatsApps, I forgot to get hers and only gave her mine. So that's over. No messages coming this way. But we had a matching vape. I bought it because she had one. And then I intertwined our arms and vaped through her arm, if you can picture that. And she did the same. And she let me kiss her twice, but in a European tradition way, like on the cheeks, I guess. First, she put her cheeks into me with hugs, and I didn't know what to do. I just hugged her back twice. And she said, "In Spain, we kiss twice." And I said, "All right, let's do that again. I can get this right." Her dad runs a albergue in the town before this in Mansilla. But it's closed because it's the off season, so I'm coming back in the summer and I'm asking her dad for her hand in marriage. She pretty much already said yes herself, but you know, we got to get the dad's blessing. What a perfect night. What a perfect city. I got to hang with James and the Irishman, and we're both heading to the same town now. We're all heading to the same town. I don't know if it'll be quite as fun as Leon, but it's about the company you keep.
Heads high, kill them with the no. Tell them say Vegas say so. Me why you heads high, kill them with the no. Heads high, secret for your secret for your heads high. So, me why you heads high, kill them with the no, heads high, secret for your
There was a moose, and he drank a lot of juice.
Heads high, kill them with the no, tell them say Vegas so, me why you heads high, kill them with the no. Just make a boy know you're not blow. Heads high, kill them with the no. No boy ain't got no secret for your wow. Heads high, kill them with the no. Just make a boy know you're not blow. Heads high, kill them with the no. Tell them say Vegas say so. Me why you heads high, kill them with the no. Heads high, secret for your heads high, kill them with the no, heads high, kill them with the no.
Lovely albergue. I didn't realize it was Donativo. And when they told me it was Donativo and I didn't put anything in the box that second, I think the attitude changed against me real quick. But really nice people. At least right up until he said it was Donativo and I just stared at him. But the insinuation is I'm gonna Donativo later. Also, I booked my trip for Albania for Christmas. Flight is on Christmas night. Let's make that a tradition. Every Christmas we fly, it's less. And we've done it before. That was a sad flight. This will be a happy flight. Very excited about this Albania trip. I'm looking at it as vacation, whereas I'm looking at this as work.
This is typical from Galicia. One dish and later one dish.
Oh, okay. Or do you combine them or no? Oh, okay. This
Blow
first.
your brain.
Okay. This first.
Anda, que si no la tenemos que beber entera porque no cierra ahora.
Venga, espera, voy a brindar por salud. Salud.
Salud.
Cheers, no?
Cheers. Yes.
En francés.
Oh, we're ready?
Santé.
Oh, all right, I'm ready now. So, again, here we go.
Tú eres francés. Viene hablando desde... Ah, pero...
Did I do it too quick? Oh, no shot? Oh, I did it wrong. Okay, just sips? Okay.
No, only...
Salute again.
Cheers. Está muy dulce. Sí, es muy rico.
Wow, what a place. That was the one donativo I donated to. They did put us to bed at 9 p.m., which was weird. But they gave me a bunch of shots before bed, so it's okay. They somehow kept me up past midnight, but that's what your phone's for. Today is going to be the easiest day of our lives. And now that I booked my trip for Christmas, we're going to need to take some extra days and take our time anyway. We get over 20 days to get to Santiago, and we're more than halfway. These people hate me, and I kind of like it. I don't know, I like the attitude. At least I'll know they'll leave me alone based on the utter disgust in their eyes when they look at me. Ordering a Jack and Coke took 4 minutes and pictures on my phone and pointing. They didn't know Coca-Cola or pretended not to. Language barrier can't be that strong, right? Where Coca-Cola doesn't make sense. Where like she had to act out sleeping. You stay, you sleep. I mean, gotta be the rudest experience so far, but again, I kind of like it. I don't know. We got a big win here. She spoke English. They have these burgers. Oh, it's gonna be good. The Classica. And this place is amazing, huh? Maybe we get a beer? Life is good in whatever town this is. Man, we could squat in any of these towns for life. And it's so much better without other pilgrims around. Or people in general. This is my town. Pilgrims ruin the Camino. They're always like, Donald Trump? Huh? Huh, dictator? And I'm like, yes, dictators are good. It's Mussolini. And they're like, what? Donald Trump? January 6th? Donald Trump? The world needs war. Why do you want peace? You know, it's like, sorry, I'm sorry. Meeting with North Korea was so evil, I know. Yeah. Peaceful Russia was so bad, I know. World peace was the worst. But we got our wine. It was €2, $1.79. And I bought the worst candy bar I ever had. I might be done with candy after that. It said caramel, not enough caramel. I'm done. No more candy. Nothing but burgers and whiskey and wine. We got phone, wallet, wine, laptop, Steam Deck. Back on the bridge. Off to Astorga, which my great roommate told me has a beautiful castillo. So I'm excited for that. €7 stay. Let's hope they have the Wi-Fi to finish the video back up. There's our cafe we went to twice yesterday. And my stomach was still growling this morning, so maybe I shouldn't feel too guilty about downing $40 in burgers. No coffee? Oh, look at it. That place is special. Look at it. It's called Restaurante Jabel. Make sure you go here if you're ever in whatever town this is. So we have two options here. We can go the regular way to the right, which is what they want you to do. Look, smiley face. To Astorga, the Francis way. Or I'm going frown face, the roadway. I don't know, the roadway's like a ½ kilometer shorter, so I can't imagine the Francis way is going to be that beautiful. I think this alternate route exists for a reason, and I'm that reason. My shell just fell off. We better go punt that motherfucker. F you, Chris. Your stupid fucking shell. I'm free. So much for your little park ranger knot.
What we're gonna do here is a simple square knot.
It didn't work, did it? You wanna know how to tie a knot? It's like tying your shoes. You do the first thing twice. No loops, just tie the first thing you do with tying your shoes, then do it again. It's never gonna come loose. This guy's over here teaching me, put the bunny ear through the loopy loop and then pull with 4 fingers. And that's the hexagram knot. Yeah, it didn't work. Your knot sucks. Your political party sucks. And your face sucks. Two people in wheelchairs just wheeled up to me. Elderly, didn't look like they were in the best shape, and they didn't speak English, but they sold me a new bracelet. And Ramon, you see, Ramon. They all said Ramon. She kept saying Nino, Nombre. I looked up Nino, it means child, so I assume this is going to be a gift for one of my future babies. And, great salespeople. €5. Maybe it was 5 cents. I don't know. I gave them $5. I don't know. And I am incredibly cheap, so I'm probably going to be bothered about that €5 for the entire trip. But the bracelet will mean all the more for it. This is a nice kitchen setup. Good home base, but look at this. All right, so kitchen, microwave, all I need. Look at this. If there was an outlet out here, ooh, this would be the spot to sit. No outlet. It's a bit of a tragic morning. A man who saved my night last night is quitting. So first, this albergue yesterday. Nightmare situation. I mean, I was pacing around the kitchen last night, just sending angry voice messages. And, you know, they forced me into a top bunk, and I'm all angry, like, because I'm a junior, they say, and I can climb easy. And I guess in the off season, they think 20 old people are going to just show up. No, every bottom bunk was empty. So I'm on the top bunk, pissed. And then I turned into James, the Englishman, who was angry about an albergue a few days ago, and he was mad about every sign posted. There's a sign for every instruction. One of them said, "Don't wash your clothes in the toilet." Like, that's how dumb they treat you. Like, so, and then the automatic lights start to bother you when you're in a bad mood. You walk in a room, the light turns on for you and then turns off when you're in the bathroom. And you're doing the YMCA to get the light to turn back on in the stall. It's like, so, and then I was trying to book yesterday, I'm trying to book today, and all the places marked open were closed, and none of them spoke English, and no intend to. Look at this. So I'd call a place, "Are you open tomorrow?" "No intende, no intende." It's like, well, you literally run an albergue for a multicultural pilgrimage, the most famous on the planet, and you no intende? You don't know the word open? It's like, it's like, come on. So it was just a dreadful time. And the guy who worked at the albergue was an ogre. And really, he was the catalyst for all of it. Where it was like, if he was just a nice guy, the facilities were fine. It would have been a pleasant night. But I let this guy just ruin my night. So I'm angry. And then I go into the room to grab something. And who's there? James, my best friend from England. He saved my night. I was his shadow for the rest of the night, just him complaining to me complaining to him. We were crying on each other's shoulders all night. And he kept alluding to the idea of quitting and going home, and the train station's here. And it didn't seem like it was possible, but I was like, I understand, yeah, it's been stressful. And now here we are today, and he's done. He said he made the decision yesterday. Sorry he didn't make it more clear yesterday. I mean, because he brought it up, but he didn't say he was actually quitting. Because I'm trying to plan for him. I'm like, hey, there's a 6-mile day. We can have an easy day. And he said, oh, no, mate, I'm not going on. I'm done. So we spent the morning with James, doing what neurotic introverts do, going to every cafe to find the cheapest coffee. And we ended up back at the first one, of course, after checking them all. We spent our morning, saying goodbye. He didn't want to be filmed. He didn't want to do an exit interview. He's not comfortable with that stuff.
Is everybody looking?
No, no. Is there a tobacco shop? I need a vape. My vapes are dead. But it's over. It was tragic. Big hug. James, probably my best friend of the whole trip, has succumbed. He couldn't do it. Lessons learned. It was a big challenge, physically and mentally. He had tendonitis, and also was just fed up. So it was everything piling up for him. Who's left now? The Irishman's 3 towns ahead. Chris is dead to me. Miguel went home. The group is truly dissolved, and I'm gonna finish last. And this town was so promising when we got here. It was beautiful. Every shop you could think of. And then every person you met was just like, wow. I guess the people make the place, which is what I'm trying to say about Israel. It's a school day. I'm gonna start crying. Oh, this brings me back. Man, I'm gonna miss James. James was the best. I remember when I first saw him in Roncesvalles, I thought he was a creep because he was just by himself and he's an introvert and he has his parted hair and his name's Jim, but he goes by James, and oh, he's just a very proper, dignified British person. I don't know what vibes to get from him. But then the second we started talking, he was just hilarious. Everything he said made me laugh. Some of it unintentional, just the accent and the nomenclature. And then he became a joy to be around. Even when fighting with him and Chris, it was like, James disagrees with me on everything, but it's not like we were letting it get in the way of enjoying each other's company. This Chris guy, I'm gonna smash his head in. Why can't Chris go home? No, his life's perfect. Chris got the job. He works at Yellowstone. Chris is staying in a Pomodoro or something, some like albergue for kings and queens. And poor James has tendinitis and is leaving. I'm gonna miss you, James. It was an honor. And I'm doing this for you. I'm finishing this walk for James. I'm getting to Santiago for James. This is some menace to society shit right here. Hey, puppy. What the fuck? Is that a real dog? What the fuck are you doing, dude? Hi, puppy. Okay. I didn't even notice that thing. I was trying to film that sign, and then that dog was like a statue. You know, he's following me with his eyes. Rooms, good news. But it is absolutely freezing. The Wi-Fi doesn't work. And look at this. Same showers as the other place. This shower is gonna be a nightmare. I guess the temperature might not be the same, right? Maybe it gets hot. I doubt it though. We could do hair. Might be time. Look, it's too long. This place might even be a disaster, even if I get to keep it all to myself. James is looking like a genius right now. There's also no shops in town. It's €15 a night, and dinner will be 14. But there's a cigarette vending machine. It might be time to give in. Just one more time. Is this not the scenario when you light a cigarette? Buen Camino. We did it. We're weak. There we are. We're becoming that baby. Probably the last thing I expected the Camino to do. Drive me to smoke after 2 years. I gotta admit, I look pretty badass though, smoking, so. You dig, you know? It's pretty badass, you know? I gotta get a nice selfie of the, what's up, bro? Man, I look so cool. Let's do coke. There we go. I gotta send a message to the Irishman. Irishman, I'm preparing for the mountains. I'm weak. I did it. Check it out. I'm the dead baby now. I see a resemblance, and I miss you. Climb those mountains for me and James. I'm going home. No! If I was near to make me laugh, I would fucking kill somebody. You want to see my video? Irishman, I'm preparing for the mountains. I'm weak. I did it. Check it out. I'm the dead baby now. I see a resemblance, and I miss you. Climb those mountains for me and James. I'm going home. No! Irishman, I'm preparing for the mountains. I'm the dead baby now. Yeah, I could watch this thing 4 times in a row and I'd laugh all 4 fucking times. Maybe we start sucking dick too. No, no. We're not gay, we're just smokers. The first half of the Camino ropes you in. People pamper you. And then once you get like halfway through, they're like, you speak English, you're a piece of shit. It's the off season, go home. Fucking asshole on a bike. Fucking faggot. I hate people on bikes now. And also, whose bag is that? Somebody's bag has been there this whole time. It's kind of ominous. Nice horror movie setup. At the end of the movie, my bag is sitting on that chair. After Jeepers Creepers is looking through my carved-in eye hole. This nice gentleman just came by and gave me 2 hand-rolled cigarettes. I've been a smoker for like 5 minutes. I'm already making friends. He goes, you smoke? I go, yeah. He goes, hey, take a... I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? 2. He said take 2. Oh my gosh. This guy rules. See, kids? You can make friends if you just have a cigarette butt in your hand. Oh my gosh. That was amazing. Maybe he'll buy me an orange. Can I have a meatball sub? Pulls them out. Yeah, 2. Take 2. Very good. Yeah? Yeah, thank you. Gracias. God, I don't want to buy food from these people when they're freezing me out. Reading these reviews, I don't think we want to eat here either. Jesus fucking Christ, what have I done? Just walk the 16 miles. Take a rest day later. Better than whatever the this day is. This pick up smoking day. I'm just going to have to eat my meat and bread and cheese. I mean, this place is a fucking nightmare and there's no way the food's good. And how am I going to feel if I spend 14 euro on the worst meal? The walk in here was so beautiful. I'm hearing some beautiful music coming out of this place. I'm so excited. It's a party. This is a good sign. Is it too late to just start walking? It's 3 in the afternoon. I already spent 15 euro. I might as well freeze to death. So this furnace was like hot earlier and I got excited. I was like, oh, the heat's on. Maybe something's going to be turning around. And then this thermostat, which said 9 degrees, went up to like 16. It's like, oh my God, everything's coming together. Well, the furnace is freezing now. It's back. The heat's going back down. I fell asleep for a few hours. And I woke up to it being colder, so it's like 9 something. So I go to the restaurant and I just say, hey, with the translator app, can you turn on the heat? I'm going to freeze to death. And she starts going on and on and on in Spanish. So I have to bring up I put the translator app in a conversation mode to see what she says. And she's saying, there's no heat. The heat's already on. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? So then I have to write, the furnace is cold. No, there's no heat. She starts pointing at the floor because she's mopping. Basically saying, get away from me. So I just start going, fuck you, fucking bitch. Shut up. Eat a dick. She doesn't know what I'm saying. So, yeah, you're a fucking faggot. Fuck off. And I just walk. I was like, give me my money. What am I doing here? What the fuck is this shit? I'm gonna start smoking in this fucking room. That'll show them. Kill myself with smoke. And then I got like, so I can just like gather up these blankets, I guess. It's not a good idea. All the bed bugs on these. I spent the day earlier reading 5 years of bad reviews for this place. And the bed bugs do come up. Dude, unbelievable. Everything the review said is true. These people just, the people who know Spanish claim they're yelling at you and they're swearing at you in Spanish. Probably will. Now I'm swearing at them in English, so who gives a fuck? And what does this sign mean? What the fuck is that? Your backpack can be a trash bag? What? What the fuck is that sign? What the fuck? And the internet sucks too. Whatever. So now I took like a nap, which means I'm not going to sleep tonight. I'm just going to be sitting here in the fucking freezing room. There is no heat. The heat was on briefly. That's all you get. 15 fucking euro. I should break a window. I should beat the fuck out of the woman. I should do something. I don't know. I'm just glad I didn't pay for dinner. Went to bed instead. And now I'm up all night. This room just got a whole lot more comfortable. The heat's not on, but I got a lighter. What do you think? Should we steal that dumb looking mannequin out there when we leave? What do we leave at like 4 a.m. when it's dark? What are we doing? Smashing a flower pot. Is there a way to John Cusack them while they're sleeping? Can we get a boombox? So much fun. Now, obviously, we're going to shit on the floor. There's no doubt there's going to be duty on the floor. But there's got to be more. Look at this. Look at this. So we got some crumbs on the bed. I was eating in here. And, oh, look at this, too. Here we go. Big win here. Ready? I left my bread here. I don't even know what this thing is. But there's some bread there. It's these little victories that are going to add up for us here. So I want them to clean up a mess and then find a new one and then find a new one. And then look under the bed and find lollipop sticks, you know. So this is going to be the type of thing. They're finding stuff in 3 months. Oh, yeah. Oh, like a, he is not cold like a, he is not cold like a. Oh, sorry. A maniac. Maybe we can, there's a place to do laundry out back, hand wash your clothes. Maybe we just leave that faucet running too, all of them. We're the wet bandits. Mr. Rager. And he make a story.
Know what life will get you down.
I'm weak. I did it. Check it out. I'm the dead baby now.
I'm the dead baby now. Using the floor as an ashtray. And throwing cigarettes butts under the beds. And we have to walk 10 miles tomorrow. That's not that bad. Let's just watch this video 100 more times.
Check it out.
We're having one more for the road. Slept a couple hours. 3 hours yesterday. 2 hours this morning. You can combine those. We got the mess is pretty good. I mean, there's a lot going on under there. You can't see, and under here. The bread's still here. Butts were thrown over here. We wrote some stuff on some things. We'll just leave it at that. Drew a couple things on some stuff. Thank God we got those markers. They've been real utility players in this trip. Have Grit, Gino was here, a Dick. You know, sometimes you gotta draw some stuff or some things on some stuff or things. I thought this was a nice touch as well. Just so they know I know where the trash is, you know. Oh, and you know the toilet wand? How there's a toilet wand next to the toilet, it goes in the holder. We use the holder as a toilet. So we met the wand halfway. You better believe I'm making sure I don't forget anything here. All right, laptop, phone, camera, Steam Deck. Wallet, phone, camera, laptop, Steam Deck. Okay. I think we have it all. Do not leave anything here. This is going to be locked. Oh, the bag's gone. Fucking piece of shit.
Desperado, sitting in a old money. Heart is hollow. Gotta get it, better get it, better here. Gotta get it, better get it, better here. You will leave me. Desperado, old money.
Leave that door open.